Body, it's Resa. I'm chilling. I would love for you to join me. Just having a session. Thinking out loud, you know what I'm saying? And I would love to hear from you guys. Now, what I'm doing is very important, okay? What we need to do is we need to be responsible for one another. So what we're going to be talking about for the next 10 minutes or so, I'm not going to be on here long. We're going to be talking about how to pick up on spirit disease. Okay, so we all know what spirit disease is. Spirit disease is God disconnection. You feel me? It's also known as instinct on the mostly physical side of reality. Okay, you got a physical side of reality and you got a metaphysical side of reality. Okay, spirit disease is something that is not known yet, and it's the reason why many people are really sick, because spirit disease is a more dominant factor on the brain-body machine than physical disease, like diabetes or cancer. Do you know what I mean? So in other words, a human host that doesn't have a diseased spirit is going to not suffer from physical disease as much as someone else who has a diseased spirit. Okay? So, let me see. Did we have an example today? Was that today? The 12-year-old boy?
That's the other day.
All right. Okay, I don't know if you guys heard, but a 12-year-old boy was abducted. Okay, the child was black, and the abductor was also black. Okay, I don't even want to get into that right now, but the average human adult knows that snatching a child or anyone, kidnapping or abduction is not right. You understand? And anybody who formulates that something like that is right, you know for a fact this person is diseased. Now, unfortunately, we're all diseased, especially Americans. Okay, so there's really nothing to be embarrassed about. There's really nothing anybody can do. You know, you feel me? You diseased. I mean, what the fuck? You feel me? You're born with it. Well, let me not say that. Actually, we're born close to God, naturally. And how do you know babies are closer to God than, let's just say, adults? Is because babies operate by instinct. Okay? And a baby crawling, that is clear human instinct. 9 times out of 10, you didn't teach your baby to crawl. And baby figured it out on his or her own. Okay, so walking, we start teaching our babies how to walk. And actually, that's where we fucking up. You feel me? We're not supposed to teach our children everything. We have to be able to calculate on our own. All right, so the problem of the world today is basically nobody's calculating on their own. We're all taught just about everything that we know. And one thing that we're taught is that right is okay. You know, doing not right is okay. And as Americans, we all support it. So let's say what else?
What you think about the indictment with Manafort?
The who? What? The what?
The dude that was indicted used to be on Trump's campaign, I believe.
For that Russia thing?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know enough about it. I mean, I guess I gotta hear more facts about it. I don't pay attention to that shit anyway. I honestly don't. Can you tell me? Can you tell me?
Well, he was indicted on. Man, he had so many charges. I can't even tell you, but you know, they charged him for, you know, basically treason. I mean, that's
treason
not the
is
charge.
Death, ain't it? Treason is death.
But you know, he was trying to sell out the United States and shit.
Sell out the United States to Russia?
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so I saw something about Hillary Clinton. They was spying on Hillary Clinton or giving Russia some information about Hillary Clinton. So what? What was it? What? If Russia knows some shit about the United States, what does that mean?
I mean, but it's just to show you how, how Americans claim to be patriotic,
mm-hmm.
and so down for the United States and America.
They're really anti-Americans?
Right.
Let's talk about anti-Americans. What is an anti-American? Oh! Before I go any further, let me just say, this campaign, because this is still a campaign, all right? This campaign, I'm going to be basically attacking just about everybody. And the first group of people that I'm coming against are these dumb white cracker white supremacist groups. I'm coming for y'all first. Alright? How the fuck you not gonna be from this land indigenously? We're not gonna start that. I don't really want to get into that on y'all, right? Okay, I'm not doing that right now. But everybody basically was brought here. Let's just say everybody was brought here except for the people who were already here. So how the fuck you gonna claim this land for yourself? For yourself? Don't you have a land? You can't do that. If you're gonna claim America under the name of America, then that means everybody. That means everybody, not just white. That's stupid. So, be prepared. You know what I'm saying? For when I come for you. Because when I come for you, I need you to come along. You feel me? Don't be no pussy. Don't be no punk. Don't come with no goons. You feel me? Only pussies do that shit. Alright? Bring your goddamn brain. The first thing you're going to have to motherfucking answer is how the fuck white people, especially men, white men, come before everybody else and put your motherfucking money on the table. If you live in this country under the umbrella of America, you got to comprehend America is a melting pot. That includes everybody. Everybody who was born in this land, if I'm not mistaken. All right?
What you think about the Houston Texans owner coming out with the statement, about the prisoners running, or the inmates running the prison?
First of all, I think that's very funny. That shit is funny. But it's true. Like, what the fuck? You can't tell your boss what to do. Like, you can't work for somebody and tell them what to do. You just can't. So as far as I'm concerned, if I was a football player, I wouldn't run or jump for anybody. Straight. Fuck you. If I'm a prisoner, you feel me, and you don't need me, then run the fucking NFL by your goddamn self. Period. I mean, but it's true. Okay, you can't have it both ways. You can't put your foot down and say, okay, I'm making a stand about some shit against my oppressor, but you run and jump for the fucking oppressor. That shit don't make sense. So they, you know what I'm saying? They like, look, monkey, either you gonna jump and do what the fuck I say, or you're not gonna work here. So I'm calling a motherfucking bluff. Bitch, fuck you. I ain't running and jumping. Fuck you in your goddamn NFL.
Well, you seen the response being,
What response?
All the players, I think all but 6 end up kneeling before the game.
And did they play?
Yeah, I believe all of them played except for one.
Well, then the owner's come on now. You can't talk all that shit and tell them they not gonna play and let them play when they kneel. Does that make sense? No, he didn't say that. He just said that comment. He didn't say, they're going to get fired. Jerry Jones said that, didn't he? Who's the coach that said, if they kneel, they out of here?
Jerry Jones.
Okay, then. I'll call that motherfucker bluff. Straight up and down. Period, point blank. Have an NFL without my ass, Jerry. I got something for Jerry fucking bipolar ass. How the fuck you gonna take a picture one week kneeling with your players and talk shit the next week? That nigga fucking retarded. Jerry Jones is retarded. Just know this. Look it up. He's retarded as fuck. And these retards are running this nation. You feel me? And they've been running the nation for hundreds of years. It just so happens that most of them is white men. But I'm not coming against you because you're a white man. You feel me? That's stupid. I'm coming against you because you're retarded and you got the nerve to be my leader. Like, not for long. I'm done with that. That's stupid. How the fuck I'm going to let some retard run me for, like, the rest of my life? That's dumb. So
what you think about this whole Chrisette Michelle ordeal?
I don't fuck with that hoe. I don't fuck with that hoe. She knew better. She knew better. That was dumb. Man, like, make your bed and lie in it. Like, what? What she want? A cookie? Like, I don't feel sorry for her. Get out of here.
Just, a lot of people saying, the same people that are, coming at her are the same people that work, for racist bosses themselves,
That bullshit. Well, I don't work for no racist boss, so fuck her, fuck a racist boss. Fuck racism. Period. Like, I mean, what I don't understand about you black folks, I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all niggas get up every day and work for the same fucking government that oppresses you. Then you complain. But you get up and you go to work every day for the same motherfucker that oppresses you. That's retarded. And you stuck in the same position you've been stuck in. And if I wasn't here, you'd be stuck for the next 500 years on some bullshit. Okay? It's time to take a stand. If I got to stand by myself, I'll stand by myself. But that's stupid. You understand? If you don't stand up right now, you're going to be doing the same. Your children are going to be doing the same thing in 20 years, making less money, sicker, okay? This whole fucking social infrastructure is backward as fuck. Nobody's getting any better. So there's no fucking way we should stay in this bullshit. Like, it's bullshit. For real. So, Chrisette Michelle, she just needs to go back to the drawing board, bless her heart. You know what I mean? Like, I don't hate her or nothing like that. You know what I mean? I love her. She's a woman and she's a human. And, but she just stupid, y'all. She retarded. She didn't think about nothing. I don't know what she was thinking about. She didn't even think. That one for the...
there's a warning. African Americans have been warned of traveling on American airline flights. The National Association for the Advancement of Colored People urged people not to use the airline amid warnings. Passengers have been treated in a disrespectful and discriminating manner.
American airline?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's the first time I heard that. I don't doubt it. So, that's just one of them companies we got to get rid of.
Yeah, they're pretty large.
Let me explain something to y'all. Y'all need to run and go tell somebody what's getting ready to happen to America, okay? God is coming down on America. And he's sending me to do it. And I love it. All right? This entire country is basically set up on corporate benefit. Okay? Those people who own the corporations, they benefit in a way that the people who are workers or lesser individuals do not. and explain something to you. As human beings, we all have the right to live good. In reality, we have the right to live good. You feel me? So if there's anybody out here who's not living good, there's a problem. Alright? No one or two few individuals own this earth. This earth is here for everybody. And it's here for us to thrive and leave. We ain't even supposed to be stuck to this motherfucker. Alright? So the fact that we stuck to earth means we are terribly behind schedule. You gotta take over this mug. So companies who greedily take from everybody, those companies are not going to exist very soon. We don't need you. All right? You're nothing but a desire. You're not needed.
What you think about the government making, they're trying to make it mandatory for parents to have their children vaccinated?
No way. Well, wait a minute. If you go to public school, it's mandatory already. If your children are in public school, you got to get vaccinated, else they're not going to let you in school. So is that a new something, or?
Well, they say, some of the new vaccinations, something that a lot of people have a problem with. And they say actually some of the vaccines are making people sick. Like for instance, parents in France would be legally obligated to vaccinate their children against 11 common illness from 2018 onwards.
All right, let's all right. Vaccination, unfortunately.
Matter of fact, it's a woman in sorry to interrupt. It's a woman in California that is, I think they gave her she had to go to jail
because she wouldn't vaccinate her children.
Her children and her child.
Okay. There are common childhood diseases, measles, mumps, chicken pox and stuff like that. We can't afford for them, because in public school, the children are all in close proximity and they make each other sick very quickly. And then diseases can spread quite quickly amongst the population. So on one hand, vaccinations, unfortunately, in yesterday's world are needed. On the other hand, we can get rid of the need for vaccinations, under a peacemaker president. Making the human host healthy is the best way to fight disease. I hope that makes sense. You feel me? We're very sick. We're sick physically and we're sick spiritually, and that's when that's where the conversation started. The reason why people die is because 100% of the population is spiritually diseased by the time it's about 10 months old. And it's just downhill from there. In reality, as we get older, we're supposed to get better. We're supposed to get healthier and stronger as we get older. But because we live in backward conditions called yesterday's world, the average human host dies rapidly once it starts to age. Okay? There's a cure for that. And it's amazing to me, you feel me, how so many people rather die than live. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Understand that. Over 50% of the people that you know right now, they'd rather die than live. Because our social condition is so terrible. Niggas is offing themselves every day. Think about that. And the rest of us, we don't know what spirit disease is. So when somebody kills themselves or take it, a step further and kills others before they kill themselves rapidly. We just look at it like, oh, this person snapped. Oh my God, you don't understand. Okay? Spirit disease is something that you can't see with your eyeballs, so you got to be able to detect it. So my job is to teach our medical and spiritual professionals and our leaders how to detect a diseased human host, and we can help them before they hurt themselves or someone else. In reality.
I heard about your boy Nelly, man. Nelly has sent 2 kids to college every year for the past 10 years.
That's good. Aw, Nelly.
Just to open up on a positive tip.
Nelly, that's good. Nelly, that's good. That's good. That's what's up.
What you think about the nationalists, the white national protests out there in Shelbyville, Tennessee?
Those are the people who I want to challenge. Like, I want some of them. I want some of their leaders. I want their leader. I want that leader right now. What's up? How can we do that? How can we get to their leader? They running around hollering, get out my country, but them niggas is anti-Americans. In reality. You know what I mean? So anybody that who's that?
Who's what?
Oh, that's somebody called me.
You hear anything?
Oh shit. It's too early for that. Yeah, people who promote just my race, just my race, just my race, they need to go home. Okay? America is a special place. It's a place of multicultural. And that's what it was designed to be. So if you don't have, if you have a problem with multicultural and different races and people working together and comprehending what tomorrow means and forward, then get your backward ass out this motherfucker. Straight up. You got a home. Go to it. Straight the fuck up. But anyway, do we have any questions?
No, I think that's it.
No questions. Okay.
Tell them you're out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to go. It was nice. We'll be back again.